day, everyone. This is our reporting to Introduction to Criminology, and we are Group 5.
Section 8 Term of Office. The chairperson and members of the board shall hold office for a term of 3 years from the date of appointment or until their successors shall have been qualified and appointed. They may be reappointed to the same office for another term of 3 years immediately after the expiry of their term, provided that the holding of such position shall not be no more than 2 terms nor more than 6 years, whichever is longer, provided. Further, that the first board under this act shall hold these terms of office: the chairperson for 3 years, the first 2 members for 2 years, and the second 2 members for 1 year, provided. Finally, that any appointed to a vacancy with an unexpired period shall only serve such period. The chairperson and the members shall duly take their oath of office. Office guys, kay mauna sila ang example sa mga mayors, governor, congressman, president, senator, nasa lay mga term. Pero ang hibaw-an ra na term kay ang mayors tulo ra ka 3 terms ra na mayors taga term nila nasa lay 3 years. So nga na man na mudaog sila first term 3 years nya. Daog pa jud siya balik 2 term mo nang add 3 years nya. In last term mo na ang add gihapon og 3 years mo nang sa tulo niya ka term nasay total of 9 years na pagserbisyo sa atong lungsod. Para akong example guys. Thank you.
Section 9. Compensation, allowance, and other benefits. The chairperson and members of the boards shall receive compensation, allowance, and other benefits comparable to that being received by the chairpersons and members of other professional regulatory boards under the Commission as provided for under Section 10 of Republic Act No. 8981 and other existing laws. Example, this section explains that the chairperson and members of the board will receive salaries, allowance, and benefits similar to those given to other professional regulatory board officials under the Commission. Their compensation is guided by Section 10 of Republic Act No. 8981 and other relevant laws, ensuring fairness and consistency across all boards. In addition, this provision ensures that the compensation and benefits of the boards are standards and aligned with existing laws, preventing inequality among the different professional regulatory boards. It also recognized the important role of the chairperson and members in regulating the criminology profession by providing them with just compensation that reflects the weight of their responsibilities and encourage them to perform their duties effectively and with integrity.
Today, I'm going to break down Section 10 about the board's powers. Basically, Section 10 of the named Act tells us what the board can actually do. Think of the board as the bosses who make sure everything runs right. Section 10 gives them 4 main superpowers: executive power, this is like the do it power, The board can make sure rules are followed and things get done. For example, they approve plans to make sure we're all on track. Administrative power, this is the organized power. They manage stuff like money and people. So they handle the budget and make sure we have the right staff. Rule making power, this is the law making power. They can create rules to keep things fair and in order, like setting rules for how we do things professionally. Quasi-judicial power. This is like the judge power. If there's a problem or someone breaks a rule, they can investigate and decide what happens. Section 10 also lists some specific things the board does, like giving out licenses or checking if people are following the rules. So, to wrap it up, Section 10 gives the board the power to lead, manage, make rules, and solve problems. This helps keep the organization, profession, running smoothly and fairly.
A. To administer, supervise, and monitor the conduct of license, examination, registration, membership, and APO, and the practice of criminology in accordance with the provision of this act. But kung sa kung ang kwan daw kay kanang muna sila magbantay, mag magpatupad mga siwa sa pagsusulit, rehistrasyon at pagsasanay sa kriminolohiya ayon sa batas.
To receive complaints and decide the matter as to the multiple practice and unethical conduct and a practice of the criminology profession. This sentence is about handling complaints against professional when someone believed a professional has acted unethically or made mistake. They can file a complaint. The person of group receiving the complaint will look on the matter. They will decide if the professional did something wrong in their job. This profession helps ensure professionals are professionally, responsibly, and follow the rules. To promulgate and issue rules and the regulation implementing the provision of this act. This sentence is about creating rules for criminology professional. It means that someone is in charge of making the rules of regulation. These rules explain how the criminology law should be followed. They will help guide criminologists in their work by having clear rules. Everyone knows what is expected of in the professional.
To promulgate and adopt code of ethics and code of good governance for the practice of criminologies. Example: this section gives the Board of authority to create and implement a code of ethics and code of good governance to guide the professional practice of criminology. It ensures that criminologists uphold proper conduct, integrity, and accountability in their files. Additionally, this provision highlights the importance of setting ethical and governance standards to maintain professionalism and discipline among criminologists. By behaving a code of ethics and good governance, the board provides clear guidelines on the expected behavior and responsibilities of practitioners, helping to prevent misconduct and promote trust, respect, and excellence in the practice of criminology.
Up an official seal of the board. The board needs a unique symbol to represent them. This sentence say they will choose an official seal. Think of it like a company logo or signature. This seal will appeal on important documents from the board. It shows that the documents is officially approved by them.
F. To prescribe and promulgate the guidelines on the conduct of a CPD program for criminologists and consultation with the app. Ang meaning day sa CPD kay ang continuing professional development.
To promulgate, adopt, or amend the syllabi and tables of specification of the subject. For the licensure examination, in consultation for the APO, the Academy, and the SHED of Technical Panel for Criminology. Prepare questions for the licensure examination, which shall strictly be within the scope of the syllabi of the subject for examination, as well as administer and correct and realize the results of the licensure examination. Example: this section authorizes the board to create, update, or revise the syllabi and exam coverage for the criminology licensure exam in coordination with the APO, Academy, and CHED. It also empowers the board to prepare exam questions based on this syllabi, as well as to administer, check, and realize the official result of the examination. Furthermore, this provision ensures that the licensure examination remain relevant, fair, and aligned with the current needs and standard of the criminology profession. By regularly consulting with academy, institution, and professional organization, the board can guarantee that the exam's mission not only theoretical knowledge but also the practical skills and competences required for effective practice, thus producing competent and qualified criminology.